Hey friends, so we're back and today we're going to talk about syllables. So syllables are something that you're probably like, Mrs. Steven, I got that, I'm good at it, because you've been talking about syllables probably since pre-K, if you went to pre-K. But it's always good to circle back around and have a review and make sure that you're really confident in it, especially since this isn't something that we've spent very much time on this year. So it's good to just make sure that you're confident in it. So first of all, let's refresh our minds. What's a syllable? Yeah, so a syllable is the sounds that a word contains. So it's a little different than a phoneme because syllables can sometimes have more phonemes than just one. There's more than one letter there, but it's kind of each sound that you hear in a word. Okay, so let's break that down. Let's look at some of these words. What about the word cart? How many syllables do you think the word cart has? If you said one, you're right. Now, syllables are taught in different ways, and sometimes kids like to figure it out different ways. So these are some common ways that you may have been taught to figure out syllables. Maybe you can clap the beat. Cart. One sound, one clap, one syllable. Maybe you've been told to look at how many times your chin drops. Put your hand on your chin, and then every time that it drops, that's a syllable. Cart. My mouth only dropped one time, so it's only one syllable. Or maybe they tell you to tap it out on your arm. Cart. One syllable, okay? All of those are good systems for you to figure out, and I don't mind whichever one you use, as long as you know one that works for you. So let's try another word. Do you know that word? Sailboat. So let's try to figure out how many syllables do you think sailboat has? Take a second and see if you can figure it out. Did you say two? You could have said sailboat. My mouth dropped twice. Sailboat. You could clap it out. You could tap it on your arm. Sailboat. Whichever way you did it, it has two syllables. Let's try another. Triangle. How many syllables does triangle have? See if you can figure it out. Did you say three? Tri-ang-goal. My chin dropped 3 times. That's my favorite way, is the chin method. You could also clap it. Triangle. Okay? Or you could have done your arm taps. Triangle. Some people don't even do any of those. They are just able to hear it. Triangle. Cool. Okay, so what if I want to divide a word into its syllables? Like, let's look at the word undo. Okay, there's my word undo. How many syllables does it have? Undo. It's got 2. My mouth dropped 2 times. Undo. I clapped the beat out twice. So when we are looking at a word and how to divide it into syllables, we use a dot right in the middle of the letters to show where the separation happens. Where do you think undo is separated? Where do my 2 syllables separate at? Right, between the N and the D. So I put a dot there, and that tells me my first syllable is un, and my second syllable is do. Good. Okay. Let's try one more word. I lost my marker. Okay, let's do ooh, that's a tricky one. Avocado. First of all, let's figure out how many syllables does it have. See if you can figure it out. Good. Did you say 4? Avocado. 4 syllables. That's a lot. Now, can you figure out where would I put my dot to divide those syllables? Well, one would go after my A, ah. What's my next syllable? Tho, ca, do. So my syllables are divided right here, and right here. And then that helps me know my syllables are ah, tho, ca, do. 4 syllables. All right, I hope that refreshes your memory on rhyming and that you are ready to do your practice for today.